Welcome to Letz. Welcome to Luxembourg. I'm singing in the rain next to the Chemin de la Corniche, the world's most beautiful balcony. We're going to be taking a look at that in a moment. If Luxembourg seems a little quiet, it's because it's the month of July. July. I made this video to give you an idea of exactly what I do. I help people with what I call cultural integration. And I'm going to tell you about an American couple that I supported and some of the cultural integration challenges that they encountered. Let's call my clients Tom and Diane. They came with their 4-year-old daughter. As a couple and individually, each had their own integration challenges. Diane struggled with isolation. Not only did she not speak any of the local languages, but she told me that when she took her daughter to play in the park, the idea that she would strike up a conversation with a local was almost inconceivable to her. 3 weeks after arriving, the couple had their first hiccup. It turns out that they had signed a lease with a landlord who had the brilliant idea of painting the radiators just before they moved in. The fumes from the paint were giving them respiratory problems, so they had to move in and out of temporary accommodations, which was very stressful. Some top-notch people here working in relocation, and the government does a lot to make expatriation as simple and streamlined as possible to attract top talent. Attracting talent and integrating people so they actually stay are two separate things, and integration can't just be placed on a checklist. It's something that takes place over time. Now, Tom had his own cultural integration problems at work, a well-paid job in the financial services industry with the home office back in the States. The problem of time zones aside, he was having a difficult time coming from an achievement culture where the priority is on performance and getting results quickly, and people were expected to make sacrifices. Employees in Luxembourg and cross-border workers here place a high priority on work-life balance and getting out of the office on time. His workload actually increased, yet he was expected to do it in less time. Now, this often put Tom between a rock and a hard place with his colleagues and HR. At this point, both Tom and Diane were feeling drained. I had to emphasize the importance of establishing self-care routines. I introduced Diane to an expat women's support group and encouraged Tom to spend more quality time with his family. A storm blew in that afternoon, so I had to stop filming. But then, unexpectedly, the next day... What a difference a day makes. Hey, the sun has come out. I'm feeling particularly lighthearted. Summer has finally come to Luxembourg. And the Golden Lady shines against the bright blue sky in the background. Tourists are attracted to Luxembourg's beauty, but expats come for the high salaries. That's clear. But money alone isn't enough to make them happy. People come and stay when they feel like they fit in. They belong here. You know, if you're a tourist, you use a map to navigate a city. If you're an expat, well, you might find a coaching framework helpful. An expatriation is an interesting but sometimes challenging time of personal and professional transition. It's not always a walk in the park. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this whirlwind iPhone tour of Luxembourg, and thanks for watching the video.